Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the life of one of rock's most uncompromising legends, Neil Young. From his battles with record labels to his obsession with sound quality, Neil's story is full of twists you've probably never heard. So grab your headphones and let's jump into 13 facts about Neil Young, the man, the myth, the rebel.
Number 1. Before he was a rock icon, Neil was a high school kid in Winnipeg playing in a doo-wop group called the Jades. They even recorded songs like The Sultan years before anyone knew his name. It was a humble start that hinted at his lifelong drive to keep evolving musically.
Well, that's fun. I think it would be fun to hear some Neil Young before he was Neil Young, if you will. Number 2, believe it or not, Neil was briefly considered as a session guitarist for the Monkees during their TV heyday. He even worked behind the scenes helping with music production, but his raw, restless style didn't quite fit the pop image that the producers wanted.
I absolutely cannot picture Neil Young as a Monkee. Number 3, before Neil became a solo star, he played guitar for Buffalo Springfield. Their biggest song, For What It's Worth, was written by Stephen Stills, not Neil. Still, Neil's haunting guitar work gave the song its signature edge.
That is a really cool song, especially if you listen to it with headphones. They do a lot with stereo stuff. Certain parts only coming to your right ear or your left ear. It's just really cool.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. If you're having fun, learning something new, or just love quirky deep dives into music, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm, hey, this was awesome. Tap subscribe to join our growing crew of curious minds. And don't forget the bell. It's your backstage pass to every new episode. Seriously, these clicks help way more than you'd think. So thank you for watching, for supporting, and for being part of the adventure.
Number 4. Yep, Neil Young drove a black 1953 Pontiac Hearse across Canada and into Los Angeles while chasing his dream. He called it Mort and even wrote about it in more than one song. It wasn't just a ride, it was his home on wheels.
Somehow him having a hearse named Mort seems fitting compared to the band van or some other mode of transportation. Number 5. Long before streaming, Neil co-founded Pono, a high-resolution digital music player meant to preserve sound quality. It didn't last commercially, but it proved Neil's lifelong obsession with audio purity. He's often criticized MP3s as soulless.
Well, Neil, if it helps anything at all, buddy, this is being recorded as an M4A. A little bit better, I think. Number 6. At age 5, Neil contracted polio during the last major outbreak in Canada. The illness left lasting effects on his health, but it also gave him a deep sense of empathy and fragility, traits that shaped his songwriting.
You forget that there's still people alive and well today that survived polio, that was still within our lifetime. Number 7. Neil owns one of the largest model train collections in the world. He even helped design controls for Lionel trains and used his tech know-how to make them accessible for children with disabilities, inspired by his son, Ben. That's super cool.
Yes, that is absolutely one of the coolest things that I've heard anytime recently. Number 8. His two sons, Ben and Zeke, were born with cerebral palsy. Instead of hiding from it, Neil became a passionate advocate for children with special needs, founding the Bridge School to provide education for kids with severe speech and physical impairments, which I think is a really cool thing too. One of the things that I'll say is really cool about the Bridge School also, there's different musicians and such who have done benefit concerts for the school, and some of the best live music recorded by Eddie Vedder comes from those performances.
Number 9. After seeing the photos from the Kent State shootings in 1970, Neil was so outraged that he wrote Ohio almost instantly. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young recorded and released it within days, a protest anthem born out of pure emotion.
I would still say that that's definitely a dark spot on American history. Very sad times those were. Number 10. Neil once refused to tour with Lynyrd Skynyrd after inspiring their biggest hit, Sweet Home Alabama, which was written in response to Neil's critical songs about the South. Despite the back and forth, there was mutual respect. Lynyrd Skynyrd even planned on a tour with Neil before their tragic plane crash in 1977.
That would have been a good concert. Number 11. In the early 80s, Geffen Records sued Neil for making albums that weren't commercially Neil Young enough. Ironically, he was accused of not being Neil Young, a true testament to his commitment to artistic freedom.
Number 12. Neil invested and helped convert his own 1959 Lincoln Continental into an electric hybrid called the Link Volt. It became a symbol of his environmental push, though the car once caught fire during testing. He rebuilt it anyways. And as somebody who's a huge fan of Lincoln Continentals, I love it.
And number 13. Neil Young was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, once as a solo artist and again again with Buffalo Springfield. Few musicians have that honor. It's the perfect recognition for a career built on doing things his own way. No compromises.
So, which Neil Young fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for more deep dives into music legends. Thanks for watching, and keep on rocking in the free world.
Huge thanks for watching all the way to the end and making it here. Now that you're in the comments, here's the mission. Drop your best idea for our next video below. If we pick your suggestion, we'll give you a shout out when it goes live. If you loved this video, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the world of music, and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing. But most importantly,
be kind to each other.
See you in the next video.